Dad, what about me makes you proud?
What about me most makes you proud?
Dad, what makes you most proud about me?
Everything.
What about me makes you proud?
Daddy, what makes you proud about me?
What is it about me that makes you most proud?
Dad, what do you make proud about me?
Daddy, what about me makes you proud?
Pops, what about me makes you proud?
Daddy, what about me makes you proud?
What about me makes you proud?
What makes you proud about me?
Your spirit. You always find the good in people.
Your desire to be great. Your creative mind. That's what I'm very proud about you, because you want to be great.
You have a great heart.
When you first started school, you learned so fast. You knew your numbers, your ABCs. You're the youngest, man. You help around the house. You clean your room sometimes. And sometimes you walk Mocha. And you keep Naya and Robert in check on their chores. That's why I'm so proud of you.
What stands out is the fact that what you've done with your sons. You see, you know for a fact that my father died when I was young. So I didn't have a father figure. There was no textbook for me, to teach me how to be a father. And what you've done with your boys, with my grandsons, and with your family is amazing.
How you take on challenges. You're determined to finish whatever comes your way, and if you need help, you always come and ask.
I like the fact that your friends depend on you to listen to them and for your advice. I like the fact that you support a lot of people. You want to help a lot of people. So it's more of your heart that I really love.
Step aside that, what you've done with yourself. Going back, getting your BA, it made me proud. Prouder than anything. And my chest is stuck out. It's gonna be stuck out. And just the fact that you are part of me. This comes from me. I got everybody in the world to be proud of you.
Nothing stops you. Like, for instance, for track. You never ran track before, but you had your best season, and we were so proud of you this whole season. During school, nothing stopped you. You got straight A's when you felt like you couldn't do it. You buckled down, and you brought your grades up from a C to an A, so proud of you.
Thinking back to how your mom always tells you about your birth, how the odds were against you even coming into this world, and just remembering back to the different stages of your development, how the challenges you faced, you overcame them even when the system wanted to label you a certain thing. You made a decision not to take hold to that label and to always rise above those challenges.
You're always willing to help somebody, and even though sometimes, you aggravate me, you always know how to put a smile on my face.
You started later than I did as far as drawing is concerned, but as far as your technique and your ability and your ideas and your just your imagination, it makes me very proud of the fact that you are exploring yourself when you draw. I like your drawings, I really do.
When you were younger, I used to work for this company. I used to make ladders, and every time that you and Mom would drop me off, you would say you wanted to make ladders like Daddy, and it's no matter what job I did, you always wanted to do what I did.
And in your own way throughout the years, you parent your little brother, so I definitely see the responsibility that you always take, and your mother and I, we're very proud because that shows just your responsibility and your love for others. And I will say that your future husband and your future children are going to have a great wife and a mother, and so that's why I'm mostly proud of you.
The fact that you don't like to stay inside of the box. You always think outside the box, and you always want to do something different. You don't You don't want to be a follower in nothing that you do, from the way you dress, the way you act, the foods you eat, just everything about you.
You're like me in a lot of ways. It's actually kind of scary sometimes. You're a little bit too much like me.
When you made the basketball teams in, 6th grade, you was the smallest on the court. And no matter what, you went out there, you gave it your all. And even now, graduating high school, it was a challenge, but you did it. Nothing stopped you. And now you're on to the next level. And through all this, I've been proud of you. Just the young man that you are becoming.
You own yourself. You are basically learning to be a man, learning to be more independent, and I see you growing and becoming more than what you were before. I say before, I mean like when you were in high school, you were silly, really. Now, yeah, it seems like it was growing, and coming into your own.
You clean up your room. Okay. You eat all your food. Okay. And you give the world's best hugs.
And so just watching you grow and become the man that you are becoming, you just graduated 8th grade, you're off to high school now. And so just to watch you from birth to now, everything that you've accomplished, even with basketball, just how you push yourself on the court, is very inspiring. And so you're 13, and I'm grown, but I sit back and I just watch, how you push, and that causes me to push for our family. So I'm most proud of you for that reason.
What is it about me that makes you proud? Is there anything about me that makes you proud?
You really persevered through a lot of trials and tribulations, and I don't even know all of it. However, all that you have been through, and all that I know that you've been through, you're still standing.
I can always come to you and talk to you about anything.
Since you didn't have the blueprint to be a good father and stuff like that, you still kind of beat the odds and whatever you had to face to be a good father.
You are intelligent, very wise when it comes to raising me and Shakai.
You're always teaching me new things, that'll help me, as I grow up.
I can count on you. I can talk to you about anything. And you do stuff for me when I don't really deserve it, and you're always there for me. And you love me unconditionally.
Proud that I was able to go to daddy-daughter dances with you, and that we had a good time. And I also remember our first daddy-daughter dance when they played Cinderella by Stephen Curtis Chapman, and oh my God.
I admire the fact that you're a hard worker. I actually get my work ethic from you. You're a hard worker. You're a dedicated family man. Everything you do is definitely for your family. Even when you're tired or you're feeling some type of way, you're like, you know what? If my sons or my wife wants this, I'm gonna just do it anyways. No matter how you feel, you always go out your way to do something for us.
I like the way that you work your businesses around between life and everything that you do. And also I like the way that you help me through all my hard times and give me life lessons and stuff, and when you get mad at me sometimes, not a lot, and I like that.
You always find a way to make room in your schedule for anything that I need to do. Like a softball game, you find room, even if it got canceled, you will always find room to make it to my softball game on time. And I appreciate that.
And we stood there on the dance floor. And we were just swaying back and forth. I'm happy to call you my dad.
If give me a lot of kisses and give me hugs and helping me feel better when I hurt myself.
you're family oriented. So your life not just centers around us, but we are the most important things in your life. And I'm learning the love you're supposed to have for your family.
You always have the demeanor, or like it's like around you, like you're in control of your situation. That's like the vibe that you give off, and like the feeling that you give off. Like even when things are going wrong, you seem how stay calm, and you can keep a calm face even when like you're in a storm.
Thank you. Thank you.
This ugly dude.
Well, as a child, I didn't really realize it, but now looking back at it, you being a teenage dad, an African-American teenage dad at that, I look around now and I see that not many youth have their father in their life. And for you to be so young and still be able to stay there and support me and my mom and just provide for us, I remember you coming home really late, but it was all for me and my mom. And I just really appreciate you setting an example, even at such a young age, about having to be a provider. No matter what challenges were thrown your way, you were still there, even at such a young age. And it's just, now I realize how big of a deal that was, and I appreciate it.